Have you ever wondered what gives you the energy to study, play, and even binge-watch your favorite shows? The answer is carbohydrates. But what exactly are they, and why are they so important? Let's break it down in the easiest way possible. Welcome to the easiest explanation of carbohydrates. The first question that comes to mind is, what are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are polyhydroxycarbonyl compounds. But don't worry, let's break this definition down. Poly means many, more than one. Hydroxy-OH refers to hydroxyl groups. Carbonyl refers to two types of functional groups. Aldehydes-CHO, ketones-C equals O. We'll explore these in detail in just a moment. General formula of carbohydrates. The general formula of carbohydrates is CnH2NON, which always contains at least 3 carbon atoms. Carbohydrates are also called saccharides, or sugars, because they usually taste sweet and serve structural and functional roles in living organisms. Now, let's dive deeper into how to identify polyhydroxyaldehydes and ketones. Structures. Carbohydrate structures can be drawn in two ways. First, straight chain, and second, ring form, which is of two types, pyranose, and secondly, furanose. Breakdown of pyranose. Ring structure. Pyranose is a 6-membered ring. 5 carbons plus 1 oxygen form the ring. The 6th carbon, C6, is outside the ring, as a CH2OH group. Furanose ring structure. In a furanose ring, there are 4 carbon atoms within the ring and 1 oxygen. Breakdown of furanose structure. Furanose is a 5-membered ring. It consists of 4 carbon atoms plus 1 oxygen forming the ring. The remaining carbon, C6 in hexoses like fructose, stays outside the ring as a CH2OH group. Classification of carbohydrates. Saccharides are classified into 3 groups. 1. Monosaccharides. 2. Oligosaccharide. 3. Polysaccharide. Monosaccharide. Focus on the word. It is a combination of 2 words. Mono means one, and saccharide means sugar. So the group of carbohydrate molecules contains only one sugar molecule. Monosaccharides are found in white crystalline solids with a sweet taste and are soluble in water. Monosaccharides can be further classified based on number of carbon atoms present in them. Straight chain structure of glucose. Glucose is a hexose sugar, C6H12O6, meaning it contains 6 carbon, C atoms. It is a polyhydroxyaldehyde, meaning it has multiple hydroxyl, OH groups, and an aldehyde, CHO group at carbon 1. How to identify glucose in a straight chain? The first carbon, C1, has an aldehyde group. Carbons 2 to 5 each have an hydroxyl group attached. A key rule. At carbon 3, the hydrogen H is on the right, and the dash OH is on the left. The 6th carbon, C6, is outside the main chain, forming a CH2OH group at the top. Memory hook. Think of glucose as a VIP guest at a molecular party. It arrives at the entrance, C1, with a CHO name tag. It wears multiple OH bracelets on each arm. It follows a special rule at C3 where the H takes the right spot. Ring form of glucose-pyranose structure. When glucose cyclizes, forms a ring, it adopts a pyranose structure, meaning it forms a 6-membered ring, 5 carbon atoms plus 1 oxygen atom. How does the straight chain convert to a ring? Step 1. Rotation and attack. The OH on carbon 5 attacks the carbonyl group C1-CHO, causing the chain to fold into a ring. Step 2. Formation of the pyranose ring. The oxygen from C5 forms a bridge, creating a 6-membered ring, pyranose. C1 becomes a new asymmetric center called the anomeric carbon. Step 3. OH and H positioning. All the right side OH and H from the straight chain structure shift to the lower side of the ring. This follows the Haworth projection rule, where the original right side OH groups go down in the ring form. Key memory hook. right goes down. Remember, all right side OH in the straight chain move downward in the ring form. Structure of ribose, straight chain form, pentose sugar. Ribose contains 5 carbon, C atoms. Polyhydroxyaldehyde, it has multiple OH groups and an aldehyde, CHO, functional group at C1. All OH groups on the right. In D-ribose, all hydroxyl OH groups are aligned on the right side in the Fisher projection. Key hook for memory. Ribose is all right. All O groups in D-ribose are on the right in the straight chain form. Ribose in ring form, furanose structure. Forms a 5-membered ring. Ribose forms a furanose ring, a 5-membered cyclic structure, when it undergoes intramolecular cyclization. Mechanism of ring formation. The C1 aldehyde group reacts with the hydroxyl group on C4 or C5, forming a hemiacetal bond. This creates a 5-membered ring, furanose. The oxygen in the ring comes from C4 or C5, depending on whether it forms alpha or beta ribose. Key memory hook. Ribose rings are 5. Ribose forms a furanose ring with 4 carbons plus 1 oxygen in the ring. Structure of deoxyribose. What is deoxyribose? It is a pentose sugar, 5-carbon sugar, found in DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, derived from ribose by the removal of 1 oxygen atom from the second carbon. Key difference from ribose, C5H10O5, has an OH group on C2, deoxyribose, C5H10O4, lacks OH on C2, replaced with H, forms a furanose ring. Like ribose, deoxyribose forms a 5-membered furanose ring in DNA. Memory hook for students. Deoxy T without oxygen. Deoxyribose has 1 less oxygen than ribose. Oligosaccharides, the middle child of carbohydrates. Oligosaccharides are short-chain carbohydrates made up of 2 or more sugar units, but not as long as polysaccharides. They are less sweet, less soluble in water, and can hydrolyze types of oligosaccharides. 2 sugars. Disaccharide, e.g., maltose, lactose, sucrose. 3 sugars. Trisaccharide, 4 sugars, from tetrasaccharide, and so on. Let's focus on disaccharides. There are 3 important disaccharides that every student should remember. Maltose, Peters, secons, glucose, plus glucose, found in bread and cereals, lactose, glucose, plus galactose, milk sugar found in dairy products, sucrose equals glucose, plus fructose, common table sugar we use daily. Easy trick to remember. Molassu equals maltose, lactose, sucrose. The power of the glycosidic bond. When 2 monosaccharides come together to form a disaccharide, they are held together by a special bond called the glycosidic bond, or glycosidic linkage. What is a glycosidic bond? It is a covalent bond that joins one sugar molecule to another. It is formed through a condensation reaction, meaning a water molecule, H2O, is lost during the process. Understanding the term glucoside. A glucoside is simply a ring-shaped sugar molecule attached to another molecule, whether it's another sugar, like in maltose, or something else. Quick recap. Monosaccharide plus monosaccharide equals disaccharide, bond between them. Glycosidic linkage. What is lost? Water, H2O. And that's a wrap on carbohydrates. From the simple sugars in your snacks to the complex structures in your body, carbohydrates are truly the powerhouse of energy. Now, you know how these molecules work, their structures, and how they fuel your everyday life. But wait, there's more to the story. We've talked about monosaccharides and oligosaccharides, but what about the big players? Polysaccharides. These complex carbs are the real game changers in food, storage, and even cell structures. So, in my next video, we'll dive deep into polysaccharides, starch, glycogen, cellulose, and more. Stay tuned. hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss it. See you in the next